Tell me, what was the worst advice you've ever received? Mine was, just be yourself. Sell a kidney, it's not completely legal and you might actually die, but you'll finally be able to afford that ugly Gucci belt that all the basic bitches are wearing. Oh, darling, is it really what you're gonna wear in front of the entire family? You look like a German homeless. It's a family dinner, not charity. Go change. This isn't acceptable and I want to talk to your manager. Honey, you should lose 10 pounds before you even consider talking to me. Hi, would you like to sample this new lipstick? Oh, honey, I'll try this hideous lipstick of yours later this year, maybe for Halloween. Simply leave out of your life all the toxic people. Et voilà. What do you mean viral? Why, where, what? Who's watching that? So how much can we get from it? You should make your partner jealous. Worst case scenario, they'll leave you for someone else, but then you get half of everything. This if you're married and have a good prenup. If it's not your case, please disregard. Marijuana is a sin. Are you gonna pass the joint or what? Yes, I will have the tortillas, por favor. I'm a boss, I'm a bitch and a boss, I'm a shine like glass, I'm a bitch. Wearing a mask when you're by yourself in your own car is like wearing a condom with your pants on. What are you trying to protect yourself from? Oh darling, stop crying, you're too sensitive. And now you look like an overfed panda. Sex is very important in a relationship. Never forget that bad sex is the foundation of every good marriage. You should recognize that you're wrong. For instance, when you accepted to live or marry your spouse. Que dia lindo! What a beautiful day! Yes, another day alive. Honey, if you don't like it, leave it. I will stay here all night if I have to, but you will finish your snails. Don't have friends from the same sex because you don't want... Actually, what am I saying? Don't have friends. What? A meme? And who is that? We should do one with a picture of you. Oh my darling, I didn't know you were doing that 1 meal a day diet. No, of course I know why you're doing it. I mean, look at you. But I didn't know you were that desperate. Well, let's hope that this time it works, because last time you really looked good for a week, right? And you gain everything back and even more, apparently, you know? Oh, how tragic. Well, good luck to you. I'm sure you'll need it. You better let me in that yoga class or I'll talk to your manager. If you don't let me in that yoga class, only God knows what will happen to your dog. When is Apple releasing the COVID update? How are we supposed to use Face ID with the mask on? My darling, I had no idea you became vegan for the animals. I thought it was to lose the extra weight. What source is that? I better delete it. Ugh. Who googled Mike Pence naked? Ugh, those kids. Think about the kids in Africa. Good initiative. You do need to lose some weight. If you think you're ugly, put on sunglasses and a mask. Et voilà. Remember, personality is everything. You might be pretty now, but you are sure gonna age. And probably not like French wine. People often ask me, why are you so mean? I usually don't answer, I just give them a mirror. Never go to bed angry, but don't start a fight. Let it all out. And if your partner wants to reply, then you go to bed. Global warming is fake news. And how are we supposed to survive in France without AC? I'm so proud of you, sweetie. You can have some champagne. I would say look locally, but remember, it's not fashionable anymore to marry your cousin. Never text someone I love you. Most of the time the receiver will be on the toilet pooping or having sex with your mother or father. Trust me, I know. Remember, money doesn't bring happiness. Wine does. I know life is not easy, Karen, and with that face of yours... You should drink apple cider vinegar. It literally burns fat. If you want to burn fat, you should set your father on fire. This is unacceptable and I want to talk to your manager. Honey, you should lose 10 pounds before you even consider talking to me. Think about the kids in Africa. Good initiative. You do need to lose some weight. Que dia lindo! What a beautiful day! Yes, another day alive. Will there be drug, alcohol, prostitutes? At Matthews, this kid is such a loser. Learn how to hide your dating apps. No one wants to see that their lover has Tinder on their phone, but don't be too obvious. Don't put it in a dictionary folder. We know you don't use that. Oh darling, celery sticks are not supposed to be eaten. You just put them in the Bloody Mary. Oh darling, you really cannot take a joke. I was obviously kidding when I said that soon it will be easier for you to roll than to walk. How to make your couch looks expensive. First, take your ugly ass couch and second, throw some money at it. Et voilà! The best exercise you can do is running away from your responsibilities. It's not true French people don't like to shower. It's just that we don't like to waste water. Good morning, sweetie. It's time to wake up. Bonjour, bitch. Take an orange, a glass, throw the orange away. Now have yourself some orange juice. Et voilà. I would say look locally, but remember, it's not fashionable anymore to marry your cousin. Things in my French mansion that just make sense. We are now in my perfume's room. I like to say, perfume covers up for your sins, which is why I need so many. Also, it helps with the smell. My dear children, I want to take the time to thank you from the bottom of my cold French heart for 10,000 followers. I'm so happy that together we can make TikTok a little bit more sarcastic every day. When I'm in a bad mood, I think of my family of losers and then it makes me happy. What are you doing? Getting ready for prom? But you don't need to be pretty. You just need to pick the drunkest man in the room. And then they'll find you the most attractive girl. That's how I met your granddad. Today I'll teach you how to make a French breakfast. First you need coffee and an orange. Then prepare the coffee. Now throw the orange away. If you only have bees, you'll never have a good life. You should ask yourself, do you want to be a loser like your father? I've been waiting for 5 minutes. This is unacceptable. Americans are so rude. Ma'am, don't be rude. You cannot smoke in here. I've been waiting for 5 minutes. This is unacceptable. Americans are so rude. Ma'am, don't be rude. You cannot smoke in here. Sell a kidney. It's not completely legal and you might actually die, but you'll finally be able to afford that ugly Gucci belt that all the basic bitches are wearing. Remember, no one will bully you if you bully them first. A good way to spice things up in your couple is to surprise your lover. For instance, organize a fake kidnapping. If you're rich, caviar and champagne, and if you pull, what are you doing here? Go back to work. I would say dress like a peasant. It might be the only date you have, but at least you got a free meal. If you're like me, you don't have time to brush your teeth. So here's the secret to the perfect Hollywood smile. Parchment paper. Et voilà. My son is a sinner. Paul, stop looking at my sex tape. I recently heard people talk of moderation. What is that? Mama June will get liposuction and she is nearly 7 months sober. I've said it many times. Liposuction is the ultimate gift when you get sober. And even if you start using again, you look great and skinny on your mugshot. Oh, honey, I don't think you should go out today. It's Earth Day, and we all know you're garbage. Take an orange, a glass, throw the orange away. Now have yourself some orange juice. Et voilà. Oh yes, of course, honey. Let's go to the beach. Going to the beach? But honey, you're too fat for that. Honey, do you need anything? And once you're done with the toilet, your grandpa wants a foot massage. Honey, I have to clean everything before the cleaning lady arrives. Once you're done picking up the dirty underwears, please clean the couch. The cat vomited on it last week. Oh, you need my ID? Here. What, you want my ID? Darling, you're too kind. Stop flirting. Oh, it's mandatory. Okay.